Block 1. The unseen hand. Are game balls being manipulated? Hello, truth seekers, and welcome to the channel where we question everything. Today, we're stepping onto the field, onto the court, into a realm where the lines between athletic genius and classified technology begin to blur. We're about to tackle a theory so wild, so audacious, it might just make you question every game-winning goal, every buzzer beater, and every perfect pitch you've ever witnessed. This is the story of the Ghost Protocol. Imagine, if you will, the final seconds of a championship game. The hopes of a city rest on a single leather sphere. The star player takes the shot. The ball soars through the air in a perfect arc, a testament to years of practice and incredible skill. It swishes through the net. The crowd erupts. But what if that's not the whole story? What if the ball itself had a secret? Imagine that as it hurtled through the air, it wasn't entirely subject to the laws of physics or the skill of the athlete. Instead, it was being subtly, imperceptibly steered mid-flight by secret military-grade technology embedded within its very core. This is the central premise of the Ghost Protocol theory, that an unseen hand could be guiding the outcome of our most beloved sports. Is this just a fantastical conspiracy born from the depths of internet forums? Or is there a whisper of truth to it? Before you dismiss it, let's consider the stakes. The global sports industry is worth trillions of dollars. The gambling market built around it is even larger. With that much money and influence on the line, the motivation to control outcomes is immense. We've seen cheating scandals before, from doctored equipment to performance-enhancing drugs. But those are crude, detectable methods. The Ghost Protocol suggests something far more sophisticated, something elegant in its deception. We're not talking about a ball that suddenly U-turns in midair. The manipulation would be microscopic, almost subliminal. A nudge of a few millimeters to avoid the rim. A slight increase in spin to make a curveball break just a little sharper. A tiny adjustment to a football's rotation to ensure it cuts through the wind perfectly and lands in the receiver's hands. Think about the butterfly effect in sports. A single inch can be the difference between a home run and a foul ball, a goal and a shot off the crossbar. The Ghost Protocol wouldn't need to be dramatic, it would only need to be precise. It would operate in the margins of error, the realm of what we currently call luck or clutch performance. That lucky bounce? Maybe it wasn't luck. That impossible shot that defied the odds? Maybe the odds were secretly stacked in its favor. Could this technology be the reason for statistically improbable comebacks or shocking upsets that seem to defy all logic and analysis? The theory suggests that the human element we cherish in sports, the potential for miraculous plays and heartbreaking errors, is being systematically curated or even eliminated to create a more predictable, more entertaining, or more profitable product. Let's use an analogy. Think of a modern fighter jet. A pilot doesn't fly it directly. They provide input to a computer, which then makes thousands of micro-adjustments per second to keep the unstable aircraft flying. The pilot has intent, but the computer executes it with inhuman precision. Now apply that to a basketball. The player launches it with the intent to score. But what if a hidden system inside the ball, or controlled externally, makes those final critical mid-flight corrections to guarantee the outcome? The player still looks like a hero, the physics seem plausible, and no one is the wiser. This is the insidious genius of the alleged Ghost Protocol. It hides in plain sight, masquerading as extraordinary talent or sheer fortune. It preys on our desire to believe in the impossible while potentially rewriting the rules of reality right before our eyes. Is it real? That's the unnerving question. And as we move forward, we'll explore just how this seemingly impossible technology could actually work.
Block 2. Deep Dive: The Ghost Protocol and Military Applications. So, if the Ghost Protocol were real, how could such an incredible feat of engineering be achieved? Let's plunge into the hypothetical mechanics where science fiction meets the sports field. The technology would need to be three things: powerful enough to influence a fast-moving object, small enough to be hidden inside a standard game ball without affecting its weight or balance, and completely undetectable to any inspection. This is where we leave the realm of simple cheating and enter the world of classified military research. First, let's consider the most plausible mechanism: miniaturized gyroscopes. A gyroscope at its core is a spinning wheel that resists changes to its orientation. This principle is used in everything from your smartphone to the guidance systems of interstellar probes. Now, imagine a set of incredibly small, fast-spinning gyroscopic actuators, known as control moment gyros, embedded around the ball's center of mass. By precisely tilting these tiny spinning rotors, a torque could be generated, subtly altering the ball's angular momentum. This wouldn't be a forceful push, it would be a gentle, calculated twist. It could add or subtract spin, or create a slight wobble that nudges the ball's trajectory just enough to make a difference over the distance of a three-point shot or a 50-yard field goal. The power for these gyros could be harnessed kinetically. Every spin, every bounce, every kick would charge a tiny solid-state battery, making the system self-sustaining. A more aggressive and perhaps less likely method would involve micro-thrusters. We're talking about microscopic nozzles flush with the ball's surface that could emit tiny, imperceptible jets of compressed gas or a chemical propellant. This is the stuff of spy movies, but the field of microelectromechanical systems, or MEMS, has been making microscopic machines a reality for years. The challenge would be storing enough propellant without affecting the ball's weight and ensuring the expulsion is silent and invisible. It's a huge technical hurdle, but for a black-budget military project, is it truly impossible? The third and most exotic possibility is the use of localized electromagnetic fields. In this scenario, the ball itself would be laced with a specific conductive or ferromagnetic material. Emitters placed strategically around the stadium, perhaps hidden within the lighting rigs or under the field, could then generate powerful, focused magnetic fields. By modulating these fields in real time, operators could exert a force on the ball, pulling or pushing it from a distance. It's essentially a form of telekinesis powered by advanced physics. This method has the advantage of having no moving parts or power source within the ball itself, making it nearly indiscoverable. The ball would seem completely normal because the control mechanism is external. Where would such technology come from? The answer is almost certainly military applications. For decades, defense agencies have poured billions into developing precision guidance systems for munitions. The goal is to create smart projectiles that can adjust their own path to hit a target with unerring accuracy, compensating for wind, gravity, and target movement. A guided bullet that never misses, a small missile that can navigate through a building, this is the technological wellspring from which a ghost protocol would draw. Repurposing this tech for a non-lethal application like sports would be a trivial ethical leap for an organization that developed it for warfare. The implications are frankly terrifying. It would signal the death of fair play. Every legendary moment would be tainted with suspicion. Was Michael Jordan's The Shot a product of his will, or was it a guaranteed outcome? Was Beckham's legendary free kick a stroke of genius or a perfectly executed program? The very concept of athletic merit evaporates, replaced by the question of which team has the better programmer in the control booth. The integrity of the multi-trillion-dollar sports and betting industries would crumble overnight. It creates an ethical minefield where the hero on the field is merely a puppet, and the true masters of the game remain hidden in the shadows, pulling the strings. It would transform sport from a celebration of human potential into a perfectly scripted, perfectly controlled piece of theater. Is Ghost Protocol real or just a captivating urban legend? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Subscribe for more, and we'll see you in the next investigation.